All right, hey everyone. In this video today, we are going to talk about, I would say, a question that a lot of parents maybe ask, or maybe it's just a statement that you say to your teen, but I definitely hear a lot of parents say this, okay? And they say it to their teen. So this is the statement, the question, and I don't even know if you actually even ask this as a question as opposed to just flat out saying it. And that is, can I be a parent? Excuse me. That is not the question. The question is, can I be a friend to my teenager? That is the statement, the question, what a lot of parents will say. Hey, you know what? And maybe you have said this, maybe you have thought this, and maybe this is what you have said, because this is generally the statement that is said, okay, to your teen. Hey, you know what? I'm not your friend, and you don't have to like me, and don't expect me to be your friend, because I won't be. So if you have said that, thought that, spoke that out at any time, then definitely this video is for you. All right, I'm Shawna Partlow, and I'm a teen relationship coach, and I help parents, all right, connect with their teen so you can talk about all issues. And that is the issue today, is that phrase, okay, that statement, that question. You know, can I be a friend to my teen? Because, you know what, hey, you put that in the chat too, what your thoughts are, what you think about that, okay? And keep watching, because this might change your mind, this might help you, this might not help you, okay? So regardless, just keep watching. So I, myself, okay, am definitely one that's going to go against the narrative. So when I hear even other professionals, all right, people say that you cannot be a friend to your teen. And I, myself, am going to have to say, yeah, actually, and go as far as to even say this. You absolutely should be a friend to your super fantastic teenager, okay? And I know some of you might right now be like, kind of get a little bit mad right here, like, what the heck, Shawna? No, I should not be. But yeah, I actually say, yeah, you should be. Because what is a real friend? Huh? I've actually spoke this out in other videos, so you can check some other videos out and see what I've even stated a little bit in here. But this is why I'm going to make this video today, is because absolutely, yeah, you should be a friend to your teen. And this is the kind of friend, because again, what is a real friend? A real friend is going to be that person that's going to say, you know, hey, cut the crap, buddy, already. Like, you should not be doing that. That decision that you are about to make, count me out, because I do not want any part of that. That's a friend, isn't it? That's a real friend. And even someone that's going to say, wow, you know what? I don't think that choice you should be making. I think you should maybe think twice about that. Hey, you are way better than what you're about to do. You don't have to be a follower to fit in with that so-called popular crowd, like so many teenagers want to do. Yeah, they definitely do. So then they do things that they shouldn't do. They do things, make decisions that they know, like, man, you know what, I really shouldn't be doing this, but you know what, but I will, because I want to be popular. I want to be liked. I want those people to see me in a whole different way, that, you know what, I am cool. So that's what can go through the mind of your super fantastic teen, okay? So when I'm saying that, yeah, you absolutely should be a friend to your teen, because that's the type of friend that you should be, okay? And that doesn't mean that just be all up on them all of the time, but you know what? That friend is going to listen to them, isn't it? The real friend who they're calling at 3 o'clock in the morning, or I should say texting or Snapchatting or whatever the social media platform that they choose to use, whatever it is, right? Aren't they contacting that friend, that person who will, no matter what, hear what they have to say? And whether or not that person is going to give them good advice or not, okay? You should want to be that person. You should want to be that friend in the life of your teenager, that they will come and tell you things, that when you're speaking to them, that, you know, they're going to actually hear you. Okay, because you've listened to them, they hear you, you hear them, and it's that communication that has opened up. And then sometimes, yeah, you got to get harsh and sometimes in their face, like, hey, you better That's about enough of that. Like, that's got to stop. That's got to end, because that's what true friends do. So when I'm saying, hey, you know what? Yeah, you can be a friend. Yeah, you should be a friend to your teen, because you want them to want to go to you. Okay? You should want them to want to open up to you. You should want them to want to, fess up things, so that they know that, wow, my parents aren't going to freak out, fly off the handle, and ground me for the rest of my life until I get married. So that they've arranged the marriage for me, that now this is the person you're going to marry, and this is what you're going to do with your life. Okay? So yeah, your teen doesn't want that, and you know what? Neither do you. So, all right. Can you be a friend to your teenager? Absolutely. Okay. Again, you should be. And of course, not the friend, again, that, that's going to be who we all have wanted at how many times in our lives, that will be just go along with us, right? Yeah. We've all been that friend. We've all wanted that friend. And to say, when things are going tough and hard, they just agree with us and yeah, you're right. And oh my gosh. And they actually just kind of put fuel to the fire even more than what was even there, because that's sometimes the kind of friend we are seeking out. That's the kind of friendship that we want, even as adults. So your teen is no different. So when that is the only person in their life, yeah, mom, dad, you do need to be a friend to your teen, okay? And the teen that just is constantly seeking that type of friendship, or is that type of friend, to go along with them, to say what they want to say what they want to hear, because they want to be liked too. They don't want anyone, they don't want any separation. They don't want to be like, well, I don't want to lose them as my friend, so I'm just going to go ahead and you know what, let them make those poor decisions. And I'm going to make those poor decisions with them. And even though they both know they shouldn't and it's wrong, and oh my gosh, you know what, I definitely shouldn't do that. But at the same time, sometimes your teen wants to be liked so stinking bad that they will do whatever they have to do to be liked. And then they don't make great decisions, and they do choose very poor friends. Okay? And and they'll stick by that person, won't they? Like, man, it does not even matter. If you say anything about that so-called friend of theirs, they get defensive, they get mad, they get angry. You don't know them like I do, Dad. You don't know how they really are, Mom. And you're thinking, oh, darn right, heck yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Because our role as parents is, yes, to lead and to guide them and to open up their eyes. But the best way to do that is through definitely communication, but through questions, okay, to your teenager. Not the questions like, what the hell do you think you're doing? Okay, yeah, that was a question, wasn't it? But not that kind of question. Sometimes, yeah, you do have to say stuff like that, okay? Hey, don't get me wrong that you just have to sugarcoat everything all the time, because no, you don't. Sometimes, yes, you do have to talk that way, because there are some situations that, hey, you know what? It's okay for you to be like that, okay? Because you are the mom, you are the dad, and it's okay for you to be like that. You don't have to be constantly coddling, okay, because you want to be their friend. You don't have to be just babying them because you want to be their friend and you want to be the parent that is liked, gosh darn it, okay? So absolutely, you know what? If that has been you, you need to stop, okay? Just flat out stop doing that. If you're not sure if you've been that friend, that kind of parent, go ask a friend, all right? But hey, if you cannot take truth, then do not ask anybody. Because if you're going to get hurt feelings and you're going to be mad at your friend for saying the truth to you, like, well, you know what? Yeah, you kind of have babied them a lot. And that could be why they are the teenager that they are, because you refuse to see what needs to be seen. I hope that makes sense, okay? Because you absolutely cannot be that kind of parent, okay? And then expect your teenagers to grow up to be really the person that they're created to be, and to be the person that you really, really want them to be, okay? So I hope all of this is making sense to you, okay? Because you don't want to be the friend, okay, and be doing things even things you know, mom, dad, that you know that are wrong, okay? And then you should not be doing those things, all right? So that is not a friend, is it? And that's not really great parenting also. So yeah, you should be a friend to your teenager, okay? But again, you know what? Hey, that's even a question that you want to ask yourself is, what kind of friend should I be, okay? To adult friends and as well as to my teenage little person in my life, okay? Whether it's your teenager's friends, okay? Or just your own teenager, all right? And that's something that, you know what? Maybe write this down. This is who I have been. This is who I need to be. This is what I'm not going to do anymore. What are those things going to be? Okay. So you can write that stuff down, whether it be in your phone, but then that gives you a mental note of, wow, okay, this over here is who I've been. This over here is who I should be, and this over here is what I'm going to be, okay? So from now on, this is what I'm going to do. So, hey, if you're getting any value out of this video, hit like, okay? Hit subscribe, because there's a lot more videos to come. You can check out other past videos. And, but definitely, you know what, write some stuff down, because that helps you mentally as well, okay? And it helps you just weed out some things within your life, within maybe just to even visualize who you actually have been. So something else in the midst of this, you know, like, can I really be a friend to my teenager? Is think about the things that you even say to your teen, okay? Like when you've said that statement, you know, maybe over and over and over and over again. Here's the thing. Yeah, your teen doesn't have to like you, okay? And you don't have to like your teen. And guess what? That's okay. Because it's not about liking them, is it? And it shouldn't be. And it shouldn't be about you being liked, definitely. All right? So sometimes you do have to make hard decisions and repercussions because of choices that they have made. And now, you know, like, you got to change some tactics within your parenting. So, but again, as a friend, that is what you do, okay? You step it up to the plate and you become that friend that your teen wants to go to. Because you shouldn't, really, the relationship between you and your teenager should not be that you are just like, that they're just so fearful of you, okay? That they don't want to make you unhappy, or they don't want to even cause you to be angry, or they don't want to even, you know, just be on eggshells. They want to just keep, you know, mom and dad happy, and, you know, I just want to please them. Like, that isn't a healthy relationship, okay? But when you become that friend, okay, the real friend, okay, to your teenager, and that's you listening and hearing and going through life together, and then as they get older, the senior in high school, they graduate, you become the soundboard for your teenager. And as they get in those teen years, you become more of a soundboard all of the time, each year, okay? It's not because you need to be constantly telling them what to do. And sometimes, yeah, you do. You know, it's like, oh my golly, do I have to tell you that all the time? And yeah, you get mad about that. And it's very annoying. It really is annoying. And you got to say it over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, you can think of some little moments right now, can't you? Yes, you can, that you're like so stinking irritated about. And that's just part of the parenting. That's what we have to do within our parenting skills. So sometimes you do have to do that, okay? But think about, again, okay, you being the friend to your teenager, and what kind of friend do you want to be? Because as you get older, your relationship completely changes, and it should become more of a friendship. You know, hey, my mom is my best friend, okay? And it wasn't always that way. And it wasn't because of my mom, it was because of me. Because I was the one who was mean, and I was not good to my mom. I was not nice to my mom. It was definitely me. My mom was so, you know, see, that was just it. She was like so nice, and I wasn't. And I just wanted to, you know what, get my way. So I did what I did to get what I wanted, because my mom was so nice. Look at her. And she still loves me. So, you know what? But now, as we've gotten older, maturity, kicked in on my part, because it wasn't my mom that needed to mature, it was me. And actually, it was actually after I had a baby, which I was in high school when I had this baby, that changed my perspective, bam, instantly, like so fast, so quick. And I apologized to my mom because of the way I had treated her. So, I got to tell you, you know what? There were some humble moments there. And that is the same, as you. That is what the goal is, that you begin to develop an actual friendship within your teen and you, okay? So, can you be friends with your teenager, okay? So, you know what, put in the chat, put in there, like, if any of this maybe helped you, if it maybe changed your thoughts a little bit, and you can DM me, message me, however you want to contact me, okay, to ask me even maybe a little bit more questions of, wow, okay, of how to even do this, how to even get started on really being a true friend, okay, to your teenager, all right? Becoming the parent, and in your parenting, that you open up that line of communication, okay? And again, I'm just going to say this again. It's not because you are coddling, okay, your teenager. Because, again, that is not friendship, is it? It's not because you want to be liked by your teenager and their friends, okay? Because that is not helping them. And because you are doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing, okay? Because you want to have that so-called friendship with your teenager. No, those are not things that you should be doing, okay? So, I think that's all I want to say about this right now. And I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for watching other videos. And keep it coming. Keep watching, because I definitely have more videos to come. All right? So, hey, thanks again for watching. See you in the next video.